Hey, I'm Larry with Motoring Specialist. Today we're going to be talking about 2 warning lights that every driver needs to know about. So this topic comes up because in the past month, I've seen 4 different customers have huge repair bills that probably could have been avoided if they would have known about these lights or paid attention about these lights. The 2 essential lights we're talking about are the coolant temperature warning and the oil pressure warning light. So if you've been driving cars since the 70s, 80s, even the 90s, those cars were obvious. Like they had a warning, a temperature gauge. It was most drivers knew to pay attention to that gauge, and most drivers knew that once that gauge got past the middle, stop driving or hey, it was going to get expensive. Modern cars, a lot of them don't even have a temperature gauge, or they have these funny warning lights that are kind of nondescript, or they don't tell you why or what's going on. So your engine coolant is operating right about 200 degrees. This is like right below boiling point. If it starts to go much above this 200 degree mark, engine damage most likely happens. Some of that damage is irreversible or is very expensive. So if your car has a temperature gauge, it's really easy. When the car is cold and it's first thing in the morning, it's going to be real low in the cold side. When it's a normal operating temperature, 5-15 minutes of driving, it should be right in the middle. It should never go up past that. If you don't have a gauge, this is where it gets weird, and I'll do my best to try to explain what to be looking for. Cars without gauges display a message. It's gonna say like engine hot, engine overheating, drive moderately, reduce engine performance. They use all these weird words to tell you the engine's overheating. They never really stress to you that this is now getting expensive. If we keep going, it is going to get extremely expensive, right? So my advice, if you see one of these lights and it's not as descriptive as you think it should be, or it tells you to drive safely or drive moderately, my advice is to pull over and understand what's going on with your car. Just stop driving. A super common thing that we hear is, I was just almost home. I only had a couple more miles to go. I was gonna get to the next exit. Your car doesn't care. Your car actually doesn't care at all where you are, how much further you're gonna get. It doesn't care, it's just gonna cost you more money. So I keep saying it's gonna cost you a lot of money, it's expensive. A low cost cylinder head gasket replacement with all the stuff that around it to make it work is like $4,000 to $6,000. If you cause severe damage, a Land Rover we just looked at, the repair cost estimate was $18,000 once that engine overheated. That's a lot of darn money that all could have been avoided if that vehicle was just stopped driving, was towed into the shop. It could have been a $2,000 or $3,000 bill at best. So the most common causes of an engine overheating is a low coolant condition. It's like from a coolant leak, a radiator is leaking, a water pump is leaking. Other things can be like your electric water pump failed, thermostat's not working correctly. There's all kinds of possibilities. The problem is you can't gauge the severity, and it often will go from a minor problem to a big problem very, very quickly. So the other warning light that we didn't mention yet was the oil pressure warning light. This one's really simple. It's typically a red oil can. It looks like a genie you would rub, is the most common symbol you'd see. If you see this symbol, stop driving immediately. The oil pressure engine is the same thing as your blood and your blood pressure. Without blood pressure, you don't live. Without oil pressure, your engine doesn't live. So we talked about coolant warning lights and overheating conditions and oil pressure warning lights. The gist of this is these are things that need to be paid attention to at a high level. You can't wait till the next exit, wait till tomorrow, wait till next payday. These need our immediate attention. If you have questions or you don't understand what warning light's on, you can always give us a call. You can take a screenshot, text us a picture of it, and we'll walk you through what's going on with your car. Most often you're gonna need to make an appointment with us so that we can identify what your car really needs. What we don't wanna see you is spend thousands of dollars that could have been avoided. We're trying to demystify auto repair, get you information that's useful. If you want more content like this, like and subscribe.